Hi guys, it's Kali. I'm going to be showing you around my geeky, nerdy apartment today. This is my first apartment with my boyfriend, so it's got a touch of both of us in it, and we're going to take most of my cosplay photos, especially considering how cold it is outside. Alright, let's get started. So my lighting isn't the best because I didn't necessarily want to run around with an extension cord and my ring light around the apartment. I figured it's daytime and it's actually sunny for once, so you might be able to see it okay. But this is our D&D area that we have. We basically, we play D&D every Saturday, therefore we decided we'd put up like grid paper on the wall and stuff, and that's one of the places we recently were and accidentally burnt down. And then over here we have our D&D supplies. So you can see right here that we have some little figurines, and then if you keep going down, there's our supplies, and then there's some props. My bard uses Crown of Madness a lot, so we got my boyfriend, who's the DM, the Crown of Madness. I had to pinkify the area somehow, so I added a little Kirby. He's so happy looking. And then there's the kitchen. So I really like this kitchen. It's the perfect size. I bake and cook all the time. Both me and my boyfriend cook though, but he did let me have everything pink here, despite his aesthetic being very dark and like crimson, red, and black. My absolute favorite thing is my little pink Keurig that I have here. I think it's really cute, and I also little Pusheen stickers on it. It's so cute. The little Mario themed fridge clips, or like bag clips. We have them all around our stuff here. For the heck of it, we have a tea drawer. It goes way far back so it can come further out. It's just getting stuck. And these are kind of dirty right now because I was baking brownies, but we also have like cute little like cat paw oven mitts. Again, all the dishware pretty much is pink or something cutesy. Also, very much not exaggerating when I say I made sure everything was pink. I have a pink rice cooker, my pink mixer. And next up is our living area. This is where we spend most of our time. We added little Pokemon to our couch. I have my Sylveon and Hidusa. And then we have like little gamerish things all over the place. So then we could like add to the aesthetic of our apartment. We have our cat toys right there. She actually can't climb that, we found out, so we just we just keep them next to our games. But right here you can see we have our, actually made this out of an old jewelry box. It's like a little Switch game shelf where I keep all my Switch games. And then I have some figurines up here and my Switch, and then we have a bunch of other games in our game consoles. We have our board game shelf. So I have some empty stuff to put plants in on the top shelf for when the weather gets nicer, because it is super freezing right now. And then we have a bunch of board games, because when we have friends over and stuff, we really enjoy playing board games together. Besides D&D. And on the very bottom shelf, you can see I'm trying to build a PC, but the graphics cards are out of stock that I want, like, all the time, so I haven't been able to fully build it, but, like, this is where I slowly acquire materials. It's just kind of Cleo's natural habitat over here, so she really likes her heating pad. We keep it on low most of the day, and then it automatically turns off if it gets too hot, and she has her little, like, bed that she came with when we adopted her, and scratching post, and she enjoys the view at the window. I have my laptop all shut down and stuff. You can see why I want to upgrade it, obviously. So I have some like stationery type stuff here too. I tend to, like, when I want to do homework, set up the main dining table and do it there because I like looking out the window. So I just sit here to game pretty much, and we like having a his and hers gaming setup very much. And then my boyfriend's area. So yes, and he's the Konosuba poster, while I have the Sailor Moon poster. So it's it shows both of our tastes. We also have Hatsume Miku and Fruits Basket, like my shirt. And we want this to be like a Zelda wall, because we have one of the original games, and then we have the, like, you know, poster, and then we have the figurines down there. So we want to make the whole wall Zelda themed. So this area may look a tad chaotic, because it kind of is. Moved in here, we just had these two black shelves that we were trying to store all that stuff on, so it's came quite a long way. That one's my boyfriend's though, and this one's quote-unquote mine. It's more of our game shelf though. Then this area is definitely the pet plaza of our apartment. So Cleo's litter box is down here, Dino's food is in here, we have some supplies here, and Dino's here, Blitz is there. Another poster, my hero, of course. I really like the bathroom that came with this apartment actually because there's a ton of counter space here, so when I'm doing my makeup for cosplay and stuff, I can really lay everything out. Our linen closet is right over here, so I actually have triple layered shelves that I keep my makeup in the linen closet, and then I just take out those shelves when I want to do my makeup because I have a lot of makeup. Before I go to the room, I also wanted to show you, this is my balcony. We're not quite done with it yet. We put up the screen and we're actually working on Cleo proofing it so this little miss can go outside. Right, Cleo? Yeah. So that's slowly coming together, and we put down the turf. We really like having like a cute little outdoor area. It's just way too cold for me to go out right now. Alright, now I am currently in the cosplay room, or our bedroom. We call this the cosplay room because this is mainly where I do all my cosplay stuff, and also we're only ever in here to sleep if I'm not working on a project or doing photos here. My boyfriend's closet is in a different area around the apartment. Mine is right here. So on this side, I have my regular everyday clothing. It is mainly pink. And then I have some of my other stuff here. And then on the other side, we do have a backup in case I run out of room, which could happen. But on the other side, it is all cosplay costumes. They go way back. I can like pretty much squeeze fully in there if I wanted to. There's a lot more room in there. It's just not shown because the wall is blocking it. And I also have my dressers at the bottom of the closet. Then, if we turn around, this is where I take my photos. So I have this little backdrop area. You can see it in size comparison. And I have my ring light here. The other one is broken right now, so I really need to get another. And then I have my mannequin that I work on future cosplay projects with. Right now, I'm working on my exclusive set for next month. It's gonna be really cool looking. It's a lot messier over here. I'm perfectly okay with having a bit of a messy area because I'm always up to something. So I have my sewing machine right here, which isn't a very fancy one because I broke my really fancy one. So it's just kind of something to tie me over until I can like get a fancy one again. I just threw this on the wig head after I cosplayed Nino, so it's not, I usually have whatever wig I'm working on right here though. And then over here, I have all my supplies. Then on that side, there's props, like I have my bow for Madoka and my sword for Asuna. Bit of a mess, but if you look down here, I have all my sewing supplies. So I have thread that is infusible, like fabric to go to thicken pieces. So then in this little bin, I have, you see this material is kind of like a PVC type clothing material. To wash that, this is my cosplay laundry bin where I put the costumes after I wear them. And this is like a separate bin where I have to fill it with a special wash so then I can clean the costumes and not damage the actual fabric. Sewing patterns and wig caps. The wig caps are in that green bin and my sewing patterns are all right there. The area which is next to my sewing machine is I have some nerdy posters once again, but this is all like my tool stuff. So I have curlers right here for the wigs, styling them. And then I have a ton of backdrops. I actually need to get another one of these shelving units so that I can store more. But you can see I have a ton. And then I have the one that's up currently. And these are all piles that I need to fix. That bin and this bin, I need to fix up the things in them. And, or it's like fabric that I want to use. And this is my wig styling bin. I have all my tools. I don't actually use heat on my own hair, besides like blow drying a couple times every now and then. So I pretty much just like keep most of my hair stuff there. And I also have my sketchbook and some sewing books here. And then way down here, I have my paints. And like little mini paintbrushes. So I actually really like to paint my D&D figurines. So I keep a bunch of paint around at all times. And this is actually stuff for Dino. I like to dress him up and give him little props for every season. And then this is like ribbon and craft supplies and more craft supplies. Even more. And then all the glue stuff is right here. This is all random stuff. And yeah, that's more like little props for photos and such. Basically is they're full of all my like, I'll see if I can show you. For example, for my barber cosplay, this is all the stuff that can't go on a hanger. So I put everything in clear bags. That's why I had a bunch of bags in the living room being stored. Because I store all my stuff in clear bags so I can see it in here. And then if we look lower, I have wigs in here. Oh my god, I can't even open it. Yes, mini wigs. I lost the bag for that one. I need to grab a new one. But I have wigs in the living room too, and was probably going to put more pink shelving in here at some point. The pink shelving over here. So then, because I still have plenty of room. This is my big camera tripod, which I don't ever have out my big camera since it's really hard to take photos of myself. And this is the little, like, I call this like my painting surface because I just kind of like take it out whenever I'm gonna like paint something, and I use that to paint it over. That's it for the area that I do pretty much everything in cosplay wise. I think it's the perfect amount of space right now because I am really busy with school most of the time. Therefore, I don't have a ton of time to cosplay to begin with. So it'll be really interesting to keep expanding it. But yes, my little starter cosplay area. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please check out my content. I'll put all my links in the bio or description of this video. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next week.